making news for you today on Studio 10, and you know that means we are getting some delicious recipes from David Andrews.
We are. David, what is our sweet tooth getting into today?
All right, Thanksgiving dessert. And while pie is traditional, cupcakes can add the fun, especially if they're decorated like little turkeys.
I know,
right?
I love it.
Okay, I've got 4 different designs for you to consider.
Okay.
Now first, if we go to the graphics, you'll need chocolate cupcakes.
Yes.
Now you can either make your own recipe or use a box. I used a box.
That's right. Look at how much you did.
Or you can, for the frosting, you can use canned. I like to make my own chocolate buttercream frosting. It's easier for me to use. Now, for the candies, boy, if you want to make all these different ones, you're going to have to load up on candies because you've got, now you see by the candy corn there, the eyeballs,
Yes.
they're essential. You've got to have candy eyeballs. It's going to save you so much time, and it's going to make them look cute, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to simplify things
And
immensely.
after Halloween, they're all on sale too.
Exactly. Candy corn, it's going to be hard to find. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
I had to go to a gas station to get the candy corn.
That's funny.
Now, for this first design, you know, I like piping, so I pipe the, you know, the chocolate on the top and a little head there on the top, very top, and then you put the 2 pretzels on the back, put the candy corn for the beak, and then you finish it off with the M&Ms for the wings, and a couple of eyes, and then a couple more candy corns on the back for the tail feathers.
Okay.
That's
Easy.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, pretty simple.
It is. But the eyes, you know, instead of piping the eyes with, you know, boom, you put them on there, they're done. Next one has the Nutter Butters. Now they make the round ones, the round Nutter Butters instead of the peanut-shaped ones.
Okay.
And so that's what you're going to use for this one. You put that kind of off-center to the bottom and put the 6 candy corns around for the tail feathers, and then cut one of the candy corns, cut the yellow off, cut the white off, and then use some of that orange chocolate melt, and you glue it. I take a little bit of that, and you put it on the candy corn, and you glue it on, and I took a starburst, a red starburst, and then just cut a slice off of the starburst, you know, roll it between your fingers, and make the gobble, and put the eyes on. There you go. Okay, number 3 is this one. It uses Reese's Pieces, it uses Hershey's Kisses, and it uses the mini. First you take that Hershey Kiss, dip it in the orange chocolate melt, take it out and put that little red mini M&M on as the gobble. Okay, and then you go put that beak kind of off-center down to the bottom. Yeah, and then you use the Reese's Pieces, put them in concentric circles around, and then put the eyes on, and there you go. Now the last one is more complicated, and that's originally how I started this. And as I got down, I was like, this is too complicated.
Yeah, let's find easier ones.
Yeah, because you've got to, you know, make 4 different, you know, colors, and then use a special piping tip to make, you know, those feathers on the outside. And you have to have one of those turntables in order to do it. If you don't, it's not going to work out.
Gotcha.
I mean, it took me like 3 different cupcakes to finally get it right, and I finally did. And then you put the, you know, the brown body in there, and put the beak on, the gobble on, put the eyes on, and those are by far, you know, the kind of nice grouping of, you know, they're a nice flock of cupcakes you've got there, but they're kind of cute.
And you know what I love about this, David, is that this is a great activity that you can do with kids on Thanksgiving, too.
Exactly.
There's levels for whoever's better at it, and we can do that, and this is so exciting.
And that's why these might be a little more complicated, you know, and time-consuming, but these ones, I tell you what, with the kids, you could have kids doing this.
Yeah.
And if you like Nutter Butters, and if you like all these different candies, you've got your pick of sweets along with cupcakes.
I love it. Well, I'm going to take the Reese's Pieces.
Okay, good.
And this is an easy question to ask after we're talking about food. What is the happiest